Hi, this is Pete Spinda presenting from malekso.com.au. Digital transformation, very well known set of words, terminology. It is actually a set of processes that one uses in order to effectively implement change within an organization, obviously with a strong digital slant. I'm not going to go into detail in terms of what digital transformation is. That's not the purpose of today's video. What I wanted to share with you today is something that I found over years of doing this with clients is that the true power of digital transformation doesn't just lie in the fact that processes are going to be changed and the business will run smoother, leaner, etc. The true power, in fact, in my opinion, lies in the fact that as a result of good digital transformation, your customer will have a better experience with the business. They will therefore increase or improve their engagement with the business, which results in more sales, referred business, repeat business, and of course, you're going to end up making more money. So today, I just wanted to share with you a true story, the story of a client of mine, Ecomco, for argument's sake. I'm not going to share the true name of this business, where we had a lot of client or customer frustrations, which thankfully digital transformation solved. And in fact, as an end result, the business absolutely took off, and the business owners made a truckload more money, not to mention the fact that they had better processes. So let's begin. So Ecomco previously was a quasi-e-commerce business. And what I mean by that is they had an e-commerce website. You could go there, look at products, but you couldn't see any pricing, and you had to submit a form to have the organization send you back an email with a quote in it. They didn't use any other back-end systems or anything like that. So the customer process or the customer experience was this. Customer goes to the Ecomco website. They were browsing the store, which had about 700 products in it, but it was actually really hard to navigate the catalog. The structure was not right. There weren't good sort of parent-child relationships set up. No prices were visible at all. And so what happened in a lot of cases, and this is data we gleaned out of their analytics, was that this is just too hard for many customers and many visitors. And they just said, see ya, and they actually left the website at that point in time. Now, those that actually wanted to buy, they had to look through the products. They then had to go to the quote form. If they were a returning customer, tough. They actually had to fill in their details each and every time. So there wasn't anything enabled to store their details. They had to manually complete the form, and interestingly, they not only had to put their own details, but they actually had to manually type in the product names into the form as well. You can imagine the headache that caused. Anyway, those that actually survived this to this stage submitted the quote form, and then you would twiddle your thumbs because no auto notifications for customers were actually set up, and so customers had to wait. And they had to wait some more. Now, sometimes the news was actually not very good because, as I said before, there were no systems in the back end, which means that the website didn't know what was in stock or out of stock. And so sometimes after all the waiting, which could be half an hour, it could be 2 hours, it could be a day or longer in some cases, you would get an email saying, sorry, we actually don't have your product in stock. Shit, that's not a very good thing now, is it? So anyway, in some cases, or most cases, thankfully, an email was sent back, hurrah, the quote was arrived, and the customer could see how much it would cost to buy that product. Now, at this stage, some customers said, well, too late, guys. I've actually already bought somewhere else, so see you later. You know, people don't want to wait an hour to get the price. They don't want to wait 1 day to get price. They want it now. And so the business was losing customers in that at that stage. In some cases, okay, the quote looks good. All right, so now how do I buy this? Ah, there's a link. Let me click the link in the email. And so the customer clicks the link in the email, and holy shit, I can't believe it. I have to now fill out an order form, retyping my details again and retyping the products that I want to order. What the hell? This is serious. This is a real life case. And of course, this is just too hard by. So we had a number of customers leave at this point in time. Now, those that continued, okay, fine, they weren't too happy with it, but fine. Now, no payment was actually captured online, so the credit card details were filled in as part of the form. So you can imagine security, woot woot, not very good. The form was submitted, and then you can twiddle your thumbs again because no auto notifications were sent to the customer. So then the customers were waiting, and eventually they were thinking, well, eventually I'll get my items. Whoa, hey, there we go. There's an email. So an email now has just come in. Hurrah, the order's been processed, and yay, things can move to the next step. So customers weren't very happy. They weren't engaged. They were frustrated. And even though this happened, the business was still successful. There are other reasons which I'll explain in another video. And that has got to do more with the actual customer service from a phone point of view and the follow-up point of view, and because some of the customers are actually larger customers on account. But in general, customers were just not happy. So I was engaged to help this business transform from a digital point of view, become a true e-com business, and at the same time, I tackled this problem of customer engagement. So there is a better way, and this is what happened post-digital transformation. Now, I'm only going to show you a section of the transformation project. I'm not going to give you everything here. I'll make other videos down the track. But the new website, after we went through the transformation, hey, you could browse the store, and it had an intuitive search function. It was very easy to use. The browsing layout was great, and all prices were displayed. Now, as a customer, I want to buy. Great, I can now add products to the cart. I can see the exact prices, and guess what? I can now actually check out, and the checkout was super, super easy. If you're a returning customer, the checkout actually saved all your details. You didn't have to stuff around filling stuff in. Even your credit card was saved if you wanted it to, and that's it, done. You can pay online with the preferred method, and guess what? Instant notifications were then sent out to everybody at that point in time. So then, as the items get picked and packed, another message gets sent to the customer. And then when that's been done, when it's complete, and the items have actually been shipped, a message asking if they were happy with everything was sent to them. And when the items are being shipped, and we know the tracking number was also automatically sent to them. So all of a sudden, we went from a situation of, customers being unhappy, frustrated, a process that looked like this, 50,000 steps involved, back through to a cleaner, more modern process using a variety of different systems. And so what was the outcome? So the results: happier, satisfied customers, increased repeat business, decreased bounce rate, increased average transaction values, increased positive reviews, and improved staff morale because they were not getting hounded by customer complaints as much. In fact, complaints almost went to zero. Absolutely phenomenal results. So overall, the business had significant organic growth and revenue. This is important. The owners didn't have to spend any more money on sales and marketing simply by doing what they did in terms of improving the digital aspect, improving the customer engagement process, and thinking about the experience the customer has. And by improving it, they got improved sales, referrals, and therefore more revenue. So if you want to improve your customers' experience and if you want to make more money with your online business, talk to me, Peter Spinda, malekso.com.au. Thanks for watching this video. Have an awesome day.